Hello students, how are you all? Fine, right? Okay, if you're not fine, you can talk to me. Today, ma'am is going to talk to you about living together. How important it is to be together, whether it is about family members or our friends, classmates, anywhere, everywhere, professional life, everywhere, wherever you go, you should live like that you are connecting with people and you are adjusting and helping each other, sharing your things. Okay, it gives you that happiness. It create the live environment. You must have heard the music of a violin, a drum or a piano. The violin, the drum and the piano are all musical instruments, but they all produce different sounds. When played together, they produce beautiful music harmony. If even one of the instruments falls silent, the music will be less beautiful, isn't it? People too are like musical instruments. No one can do everything by himself or herself. For example, if I want to eat something, whether it is a fruit or vegetables or any food, right? Then what I need? Vegetables for it, fruits and the grains, right? The things will require. Am I going to grow it by myself? No, right? The farmer grows it up and then he sells it up and then we buy it from the shopkeeper or grocery shops. You know, and this is how we cook the food. Even this cooking procedure, we are not doing everything by our own. Someone helps us in cutting. Your mothers cook the food, right? Fathers buy it from the shopkeeper and then mothers wash it off, cut it off, and then she cooks food for you. You eat it. You might be helping your mother or father in household chores, as I said, right? So this is how we live together. We do not do everything by our own. We need each other's support. We help each others. Whether we wear clothes, the house, we if we talk about the houses where we stay, right? It is also been constructed by someone else, and that was also a group work, right? So being together, doing things together, sharing and caring are important in life. Okay, let us learn from plants. In the African flatlands grew a little plant with 4 leaves. The leaves were happy together. They shared their food and water. They talked and laughed. Sometimes they even played hide and seek when there was a breeze. One day, the biggest leaf was in a bad mood. I won't share the water with you, he said. He blocked off the water coming from the roots to the other leaves. The other leaves were thirsty and sad. The next day he said, I won't share the food with you anymore. He blocked off some of the food supply coming from the roots as well. The other leaves were now thirsty and hungry. Slowly they began to dry up. One day they all died. The big leaf was happy. Now I can have all the food and water to myself, he thought. But then he found that he too was dry and thirsty. He too was hungry. What had happened? By being selfish, he had cut off the food and water supply to himself also. He was well and alive only as long as the other leaves were also well and alive. When they died, he too began to die. This is from an African folk tale. So students, it shows that if we are going to be selfish, we are not going to survive for longer, right? If we'll share, help each other, if we'll care, other people will also do the same for us. And this is how we are going to live a good and happy life. So, children, answer me 4 questions. Why were the leaves happy in the beginning? Why? Just because they were staying together, right? They laughed. sometimes they played sometimes, right? What did the big leaf do one day? He cut off the water and food supply. Why did he do this? Just because he was selfish and he was in bad mood, है ना? Sometimes the same things happens with us. If we are in bad mood, we are emotional, we are angry, frustrated, sad, whatever it is, then we behave a little badly. But then after we realize that that was wrong. So whenever you are in bad mood or sad mood, do not take any decision, right? So what happened to the other leaves? The other leaves died, and then after the big leaf also died. So whether you are big or small, young or elder, you should be happy, stay happy, take care of your emotions, and do not hurt others. Children, let us understand living together in harmony means being together as one family. It also means respecting others and taking care of each other. We are different in many ways, but we must learn to stay together although we are different. Being together makes us strong and happy. We cannot be happy by ourselves. To be happy, we need families and friends around us. We depend on each other and need to live together as a family to know what real happiness and harmony are. Okay, so I'm giving you the homework. You have to write down about these in your book. Number 1, think of 3 games you cannot play on your own. Number 2, 3 things you like doing together as a family. Number 3, write down about what kind of things are fun and when you do them on your own. And the last one is what kind of things are not fun when you do them on your own. This is how you will be able to make out that it is not good to be all alone all the time. Sometimes it's good to spend quality time, is good to spend with the self, but even we are social animals, as I have already said many times, that we should help each other, take care of each other, and live into the harmony. Okay students, take care. Bye bye.